Welcome back to the News at 10. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, in collaboration with Interpol, has arrested a fake alcohol distribution syndicate. The regulator conducted the surprise enforcement operation in full view of journalists at Wuse Market in Abuja. NAFDAC's lead investigator, the syndicate's operations, Shaba Mohammed, says the distributors of the fake products will be prosecuted soon.
Actually, after counterfeit food products, particularly wine, and it's an operation that is taking place under an exercise called Opsum 6, which is currently taking place in 60 countries of the world. It's actually in collaboration with Interpol and Europol, and Nigeria is actually one of the members. We actually came across unregistered and counterfeit products in 4 different locations in large quantity. We're going to actually initiate investigation. We're going to send this product to the lab, even though we already know some of them are counterfeits. And then from that, we're going to file the cases for prosecution at the Federal High Court. One of the first things to do is to actually, after evacuating the unfading product, you seal and arrest the suspect, which we have done this afternoon. And then, in addition to that too, there's one of the locations that, on getting wind of our coming here, decided to seal, lock and run away. So we have to break into the block open. We actually entered inside and we saw more unregistered and counterfeit products here. And I'm actually standing in front of that shop.
Thousands of people are said to have been displaced in a fishing community in Lekki Phase 1, Lagos State, following the demolition of their settlement, allegedly on the orders of the Lagos State government. They claim the action is in contravention of a subsisting court injunction stopping their forceful eviction from the area. The residents told Channels Television that they woke up this morning to see excavators and swamp buggies escorted by security personnel and state government officials as they went about pulling down their houses and other structures without prior notification. The people had late last year staged a protest to the Lagos State government over the demolition of their homes in November 2016, allegedly by hoodlums, with the assistance of some security personnel. Meanwhile, human rights body Amnesty International has condemned the action of the Lagos State government, describing it as a violation of the people's rights. In a statement, Amnesty International says it opposes the eviction, especially as it's being carried out with force and no notification. Mining and agriculture have been prescribed as 2 escape routes from the current economic recession in the country. The Minister of Mines and Steel, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, gave this hint in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, during a town hall meeting with stakeholders in the mining sector. Also, Governor Ibikunle Amosun called for collaboration between the federal and the state governments in exploiting the opportunities in mining.
Into growth spots in our economic situation now remain mining and metals and agriculture. So you are in a sector that is extremely important, and if we want to really be serious about industrialization in our country, we cannot do it without paying serious attention to mining.
Whatever the federal government is doing, there must be this synergy, this collaboration with the states. A scenario where somebody sits in Abuja and just allocates this, they will tell you that they are coming from cadastral office, and they will bring just one paper without telling anybody. Indeed, they don't even bring the paper to you. All they do is they just go to the site, they will tell you they have these coordinates, and they begin to build with total disregard for the laws of the land. Indeed, when you now accost them, they tell you that we can check with the federal government, they will tell you they have this license. I don't think that will go well for us.
The Anambra State Governor Willie Obiano is giving an account of his stewardship after 3 years in office. The governor says that 4 pillars and 12 enablers of his administrative blueprint have helped in achieving the vision and mission of transformation. He believes Anambra has become a first-choice investment destination in the country.
Going back to when we started this journey, I declared that our vision was to make our dear state a first-choice investment destination and a hub for economic and commercial activity. I also announced that our mission was to make Anambra State a socially stable, business-friendly environment that will attract both indigenous and non-indigenous and foreigners to seek wealth-creating opportunities in the Anambra. I'm immensely happy to note that our vision and mission statements are almost fulfilled, because in less than 3 years, we have attracted 40 investors with a collective investment inflow of over $5.5 billion into Anambra State. These investments confirm to me that our dream belongs to the people, and they have taken total ownership of that. They also reconfirm to me that this administration is on the right track.
Let's take a look at some business news now. Here's Emana Amawe. Welcome to Business News. The Naira has strengthened to 444 against the dollar on the street at the close of currency trading for the week. The local unit's rally was boosted by the sale of a total of $150 million through forex forwards by the central bank on Wednesday. CBN spokesman Mr. Isaac Okorafor says the financial regulator will continue to make necessary interventions in the interbank market to meet all legitimate transaction-based forex demands by customers. Earlier today, the Apex Bank said it had offered and received bids for $100 million from authorized dealers in the interbank market to meet the request of genuine customers. And the Federal Ministry of Health says that beverages and soft drinks manufactured by Coca-Cola franchise holder Nigerian Bottling Company are safe for consumption. This was confirmed by the Minister of Health, Professor Isaac Adewale, following the constitution of a committee to investigate allegations of poisoning from consumption of Sprite and Fanta with vitamin C. In a statement released today, the ministry revealed that both benzoic and ascorbic acid, also known as vitamin C, are ingredients approved by international food safety regulators and used in many food and beverage products across the globe. There have been increasing concerns that Fanta and Sprite soft drinks produced by the NBC fail the UK benzoic test and are harmful to consumers. Investors' sentiment at the Nigerian Stock Exchange remained positive for the better part of this week's trading, as Friday's session ends in the green. Bisi Adebayo has a summary of the day's transactions.
Friday's trading at the local stock market recorded the second thinnest volume of transaction for the week, as a turnover of 151.38 million shares worth over 1.85 million naira were exchanged by investors in 2,325 deals. However, financial services and some mid-cap industrial stocks lifted the market for the fourth session, up by 0.92% to 25,653.16, while total market value increased by over 6 billion naira. The 17 gainers on the price table were led by Better Glass, Kutix and Diamond Bank, while Guinness, Nemeth and Earth Services were the top three from a list of 14 losers. Zenith Bank pulled the highest turnover of 41.43 million shares on the activity chart, followed by two other banking giants, Fidelity and GT Bank. And that's it on the stock market reports. I am Bisi Adebayo.
Now, U.S. stocks were historically high earlier today as financial markets observed St. Patrick's Day. With more details of sectors expected to remain in the green is VOA Channels TV business correspondent Jill Malandrino from the Nasdaq market site in New York.
3, 2. This Friday is certainly going to be a green day as people around the world of Irish descent and those just looking for a good time celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Let's take a look at some market history on March 17th, and this is as per our friends over at LPL Financial. Although it is purely random, you have to find some humor in the fact that a day that celebrates the color green is also historically a strong day for equities. In fact, going back 20 years on March 17th, the stock market has been higher 80% of the time, one of the most likely days to finish green out of the entire year. So as they say, luck of the Irish indeed. So where are traders looking for some potential green spots? Technology continues to be favored because of strong fourth quarter earnings and outlook as tech makes a cyclical comeback. There's also higher business confidence possibly lifted by the expected corporate tax reform. Technology's role as a productivity enabler and valuations are all supportive. The one risk that we have to look for within this sector, however, is trade policy. Financials are also a sector that should continue to outperform with the steepening yield curve, deregulation, expanded credit access, strong fourth quarter earnings, and positive revisions. We have seen the sector consolidate recently, but that's more of a function of prudent investing as some stocks in the sector have run up as much as 30%. From the NASDAQ market site in New York, I'm Jill Malandrino, and this is VOA Channel's Business News.
European markets closed slightly higher after hitting record highs in the previous session as investors turned their attention to the two-day G20 meeting in Germany, which begins today. Let's also take a look at other markets across the globe. That's business news tonight. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Emana Amawe. It's back to Ijoma. Good quality sleep can lead to a more productive lifestyle, and that's coming from officials of Muka Limited, manufacturers of bedding products. At an event to commemorate the 2017 World Sleep Day in Lagos, the managing director of Muka Limited, Ronke Osho, said the company's products are designed to ensure that individuals wake up feeling good.
Sleep is defined as the resting state in which the body is not active and the mind is unconscious. That's from the Cambridge Dictionary. Encouraging quality sleep as a means to healthy living is why senior officials of Muka Limited, manufacturers of bedding products, are here. It's the celebration of the World Sleep Day.
Muka Limited is participating in this year's World Sleep Day event because we're a leading manufacturer of high-quality mattresses and pillows that supports quality sleep for Nigeria.
An expert shares the benefits of good sleep.
Our body all requires period of sleep in order to restore and rejuvenate, to grow muscle, to repair tissue, and in fact, sleep is like you are telling the brain to sort of, okay, you've done so much work, why don't you relax a bit?
With quality products that make for quality sleep like mattresses, pillows and duvets, the company declares the lack of good sleep has the ability to affect the GDP of a country.
The GDP of any country is a measurement of the productivity of the country. So when you are productive because you are well rested, invariably the economic performance of the country improves.
And the company insists, buy Muka products and see the difference.
Research has shown that the quality of mattress and pillows that you sleep on impacts the quality of your sleep. Use Muka mattresses, sleep well, wake up feeling good every day.
When the occasion winds down, 3 journalists go away with premium products as gifts as Muka Limited aligns with the World Sleep Day theme. Sleep soundly. Nurture life.
Still ahead on the news at 10, FIFA suspends Mali after government sacks board of the West African Countries Football Association. That's on sports. Please stay with us.